This is Insta360 Wave. It is a smart speakerphone with AI meeting assistant built directly into the device. So it can do three things. One, it's a professional speakerphone. So it's got 8 3D microphones dotted around the device to pick up audio in all sorts of different scenarios. It can actually eliminate up to 300 plus of environmental noises from the audio with AI as well. And it's also got 5 different pickup patterns of audio for different kind of scenarios that you find yourself in, whether it's an online meeting or conference call. Number 2, it's an actual recorder. You've got 32 gigabytes of internal storage on here to record anything you want, whether it's an online meeting or an on-site meeting. You can record it with a tap of a button. Number 3, it's actually an AI assistant. It will actually transcribe your recordings in real time, and then it will give you a glossary of a summary of your transcriptions with the AI software, Insta360's new Insight software. And then it gives you the ability to chat deeper with AI to get insights and give you follow-ups and different things you can do with that as well. So in this video, we're going to talk all about the new Insta360 Wave and what it might be able to do for you. If you just decide to go for the speakerphone alone, this is what you can expect. Of course, the link magnetically attaches to the top of the Wave, which makes it this all-in-one video and audio device for conferences and video calls and all sorts of scenarios. So it's very, very impressive. So I'm recording this now internally. You've got 32 gigabytes inside of there for recording any kind of meeting that you might be in. And then you can play it back on the device. You can then play it back on your computer via the local file, or you can transcribe it directly on here, and it happens so fast. It's saving the audio now, and now it's generating an AI summary directly on the device, so it's doing it locally. This is all connected to your Insta360 account. There is a subscription if you want more AI transcriptions. You get about 300 for free, so you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but once it's linked to your Insta360 account, then you get access to the Insta360 Insight software as well for using it with this. So you can see there's a QR code popped up on there now, so I can scan that to give myself a AI summary directly on my mobile phone device, and it's very, very accurate. And then you can see top right hand side of the corner, the Wave software has popped up to say that there's a meeting summary generated. Do you want to ignore it or do you want to view it now? I'm going to show you the transcription and the AI assistant and all that kind of smart AI stuff later on in the video. You can change the settings here. You can change the volume settings here up and down if you want to, and it gives you this little light indicator to show you how high or low the volume is, which is cool. You can actually delete the device locally from this, or you can go onto the AI generated QR code, which you can scan at any point. I can favorite it on the screen as well. You can do all that on the device. 32 gigabytes of internal storage. It saves all those files for you, and you've got just control over everything for this speakerphone. This is the audio quality you're listening to from the Wave as well. I've got it set on super cardioid, which is best for these kind of scenarios when you're doing like a podcast or a conference call, because it picks up the audio from the front. But of course, you've got 5 different audio patterns to pick from depending on what kind of scenario that you're in. What we're doing now is we're simulating a conference call. This is what you can expect using the Wave audio and the Link 2 as your video quality. 4K, 30 frames per second. The audio quality and the video quality is really exceptional. I've always been a massive fan of the Link 2. I think it's probably the best, or one of the best web cameras you can buy for conference calls, live streaming, that kind of stuff. It's really, really good. It's very powerful. Now, this is cardioid, and we'll test out the different audio sounds in just a second. There's 5 different pickup patterns, but cardioid is best for this kind of scenario where you're sort of talking directly to this for podcasting, live streaming. It picks up your voice directly in front of it. So this is probably the best audio that you're going to get when you're using the Wave, just like so. This is super cardioid. This is good for direct meetings like this, personal meetings, but in like an open space. It picks up more direct. So cardioid sort of picks up around this sort of pattern, but super cardioid picks up this kind of more direct pattern. So just depending on what kind of scenario you're in, you can switch between these different sounds. Let's switch to figure of 8. Okay, this is figure of 8. Basically, it picks up the pattern in front of you and from behind. So if I go behind the camera now, so this is the Super 8 audio pickup pattern, plus we're using the link to track the voice. So beamforming technology on this as well, which is really incredible. So if you're having like an interview or a meeting with different people around the table, the beamforming technology will go to the person and use that video from that person who is talking. So that's very clever. Let me go back to the computer. Let's go to stereo. This is stereo, and this picks up music and different performances from all around you. So it will pick up the audio from your entire surroundings, which is a good idea. And then omnidirectional is the same sort of thing, picks up from all directions, ideal for group or round table meetings like we just mentioned. Okay, in the background, we have got some ambient noise from a cafe. Imagine you're using this in a cafe scenario and you need to block out some noise. Let's test out the noise reduction. At the moment, it's on supercardioid, so you're getting the audio directly from in front of the Wave and the link. So 4K 30, by the way, this is a link and the audio from the Wave. So let's turn on noise reduction and see how the AI gets rid of that noise in the background. So now we've got noise reduction on. The Wave and the link are getting rid of that background noise, hopefully. So if you're in a busy scenario, you're in a busy place, you need to make an important call, you want the audio to be good, the noise reduction built into the Wave software and the Wave controller is what you just have to turn on the audio settings, and hopefully it's doing a pretty good job of removing that noise in the background. Okay, let's talk about Insta360 Insights, and this is something I feel like Insta360 have been building towards for a while, really utilising AI and getting the most out of devices like this. So it really is quite impressive what they've done so far, and I presume it's just only going to get better. So basically what we do, we go up to the Insights software up here, and you see this little button there? That is Insta360 Insights. And then what it does, it takes you to your Insight page. Once you're logged in, you're subscribed, you get access to this, and then all your recordings from the device are here. You can not only go into here, you can of course scan the QR code on there, and it gives you your transcription and everything on your mobile phone device, which you can do everything you can on here as well. Not only that, you can share it with people directly from the mobile phone device. So if you're in a business meeting, you want to share the notes, that would be really, really handy as well. Here we are in the software. Basically, it's got all my recordings. And what I did, I recorded just a bit of my voice the other day where I was just spitballing and I was thinking about ideas and things I've got to do and trying to plan. And this is what it transcribed for me. So it transcribed the audio, and then it gave me video projects, it's scheduled and production tasks, it's put personal and health priorities, and then future and family planning. Also, it actually created a to-do list for me out of the simple transcription of about 3 or 4 minutes of me talking to the Wave and recording it internally. It transcribed it more or less instantly. So you can see how it plans, transcribes, organises it, does a to-do list for you. It's going to be extremely handy for everybody out there. This is, and then we can go deeper. We can go to AI Assistant. Now we can go into here and we can think about things like maybe how can I exercise in a busy day. So I'm just ask it, how can I fit exercise into my busy day? And I misspelt it, but it's just going to let me know. So prioritise short sessions, aim for at least 30 minutes. And then schedule exercise, incorporate into your daily routine, stay hydrated, use technology, blah, blah, blah. So it's giving me some ideas of how I can increase my personal and health priorities on this particular bit of the transcription. So based on the transcription, it uses AI to give me some planning schedules and some ideas on how to add that into my daily process. So you can see how powerful it is, all the different recordings along here as well. So yeah, there's so much you can do with this software, and it's only going to get better. So let's test out the beamforming technology that Wave and Link have together. So basically, if you're having a meeting around a table, whoever's talking, the camera will point at. So it's that really clever technology. So it's really, really good for those kind of things. So if you're doing a big conference call, like a team meeting, and whoever's talking wants to be on camera, then this will do it for you. So if I move over here, and I start talking like this, the link will actually turn to me because my voice is on the camera. So it will adjust just like so, and it actually recognises on the software that AI tracking is enabled, which is clever. So it basically enables AI tracking. So that's the beamforming technology, and then if I turn, and then if I go to the other side of the room, it should go over to me over there as well. Okay, so if I start talking now, I'm over here, and the link goes to me, which is really clever. So you can see how powerful this would be for group meetings. If there's multiple people, the camera will focus on whoever is talking. Very clever. Okay, that's the Insta360 Wave. There's lots more to cover about this product, so if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, press the bell if you're interested in stuff like this, because as software updates come along and it gets improved, then I'll make sure I'll cover it, and I'm sure they'll have a firmware update soon just to add different features. And together with the Link 2, it's an incredible bit of kit. So whether you're working from home, you're in the conference center, you're going on business meetings, or you're just using it for content creation like podcasts and stuff, this is a really, really powerful device, and I'm very impressed with Insta360, the direction they're taking with all of their devices at the moment, and they're really flooding the market with excellent tech that we can use every single day to make our lives easier, and this is another example of just that. If you want to grab one, there'll be a link in the description down below. That's the Insta360 Wave. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, by the way, make sure you check out this video over there, and you might like that one also as well. See you soon. Bye, guys.